Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bacon. At last, I took the whole of last week from Twitch, from online media, period, everything, to kind of have myself a mental health week. And I'm really glad that I did, and I'm starting out strong. I hope we're gonna see. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get back into Rod's route. I don't even remember what was going on. Oh no! Oh hey, we only have 2 chapters left. Alright. Betrothed. Is that how you spell betrothed, though? Is it B-E-T-H-R? I thought it was B-E-T-R. Tonight is the night of the ball. I sit alone in front of my mirror, staring at my reflection. It has been a long time since I dressed up like this. Usually, when I must show my face at a ball as the crown princess, I do not put so much effort into my appearance, not when I am likely to excuse myself early. But tonight, things are different. Tonight, people will actually be expecting me. In fact, they are waiting for me to arrive. The thought makes me nervous. Ooh, pretty, pretty. I will never like being the center of attention. I like the bun. A knock startles me from my thoughts. It's me. Can I come in? Yes, Rod. Come and react. You may. Rod steps inside. The minute he sees me, his eyes widen and his mouth falls open. Has no one told you it's rude to stare? Sassy queen. I missed you. Rod turns away, cheeks flushed. Sorry, you just look so... He takes a deep breath as he approaches. Uh-oh, he's smiling. You look radiant. Yeah. His voice is so tender, his words so soft that it makes my heart flutter. Thank you. I clear my throat. What are you doing here? I had something I wanted to talk with you about before the ball. It's about Prince Lance. Uh-oh. Is protective big brother about to jump in? Em told me about the 2 of them. As I suspected. Oh yeah! We're still trying to see if that last decision I made was the correct one or not, like whether to tell him or not. Rod leans against the wall, looking suddenly put out. She told me she only waited to tell me because she was worried I'd drive him away. Did you not do such things in the past? Rod sighs. So she did talk to you. Rod runs a hand through his hair and grumbles. I can't help being protective of Em. She's got a good heart and I don't want anyone taking advantage of it. Or her. Emmeline is lucky to have you as a brother. I'm even luckier to have her as a sister. Rod looks at me. It was correct! Thank goodness. Oh, I imagine you played some role in convincing Em to tell me. Thank you. I'm glad she confided in you. And I'm glad you did not respond melodramatically. Me? Melodramatic? You must be thinking of Prince Claude. Rod shakes his head. Besides, I spent a year with Prince Lance. I know he's a good man. I trust him to treat Em the way she deserves to be treated. That's adorable. He must be good if he has your seal of approval. I had that image of the actual, like, a literal seal of approval. Like, the seal being like, I like you. That picture, I love that. It's so cute. Rod coughs, cheeks flush. Anyway, about the ball. Rod extends a hand to me. It's starting soon, and I would be humbled to lead you there. Aww. I grasp Rob's hand, marveling at the solid warmth of it. All I want is to spend every day hand in hand with him, doing things together, bantering together. Aww. And I feel, somehow, that this ball will bring us one step closer. I would not have it any other way. Rod kisses my hand one last time, then tucks it into the crook of his arm as we make our way to the throne room. All eyes immediately fall on us when we are announced upon our arrival. There is applause, followed by appraising murmurs. I glance at Rod out of the corner of my eye and notice how stiff he is. I can sympathize. I lean in toward him and whisper, Are you alright? You know me, I've never liked crowds. I smile. And yet, you're a dancer who performs in front of them all the time. Maybe, but I'm not here as a dancer. I'm here as your lover. Ah! Ah! He looks so embarrassed when he says the word, but it is an embarrassment that stems from his feelings of unworthiness. I placed my hand over his arm and smiled gently. I, for one, cannot be happier everyone is seeing us together tonight. I want every day to be like this. Me and you together. Rod flushes. Oh, baby. Lucette, You what? It isn't the most majestic ice princess. I had a feeling it was going to be Claude the moment I read that. I recognized the voice immediately. Sure enough, when I look up, Claude is striding towards us with a bright grin on his face. It's been too long, Lucette. It has, hasn't it? Hello, Claude. I'm sad you haven't come to visit us yet. You'll get over it. You know I cannot, not with the Tenebram here. We could carry it. Well, probably not. That was a joke, but still. God, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I needed that week. It seemed like for months on end, for years on end at this point, technically. It's been going on since before the freaking, panini, as the TikTokers of the youth like to say, num 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 num. But it's been going on since the thing that should not be named, or else I can actually get flagged, apparently. That, just bad stuff's been going on for a while, and it just... Each time something small happened, it seemed to be 10 times worse, and everything was just really weighing down on me, and having that week off to just relax and not worry for a little while definitely helped. Yeah! Anyway. As a Tenebram bearer, I must stay close to the crystallum. Perhaps someday in the future I can master my control over it enough to leave, but for now, I must remain. Ah, such responsibilities are a heavy burden. I'm looking forward to his route, which is next. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still looking forward to the rest of Rod's route, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to be in Sundeer Grumpy Boy's route right now. But I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to everyone else's. I'm super excited about it. All you ever do is shrug off your responsibilities. Rod, I am insulted. You're always hiding in the garden or wandering around town. Doing very important things. Do you know how many people we entertain in that garden? Its upkeep is vital. And the town visits are my way of getting to know my future subjects. Totally. Whatever you say. I cough strategically to break apart their conversation. Are the Brigantian king and queen here tonight? Ooh, do I get to meet his parents? Aw, no, unfortunately, they were too busy with the foreign dignitaries to attend. Llama and I are here on their behalf. I keep stumbling on my words, and I don't actually have water with me. I have coffee. Probably not helping. Llama, I'd appreciate it if you called me by my name, Claude. A man suddenly stands beside Claude. The similarities between he and Claude are striking. I could never forget his face. I still think that Claude and Rod and, like, most people here are actually prettier than Lance. Don't get me wrong, I still think Lance is cute. I just don't find him as attractive. He's more very average looking, I guess, would be the best way to put it. Like, they're pretty, and then he's just kind of average. Hello, Prince Lance. It is a pleasure to see you again. The pleasure is all mine, Princess Lucette. He turns to Rod. And it's great to see you in such wonderful company. Hello again, Rod. He's all sparkly. I had no idea you were recording the princess. What a pleasant surprise that is. Claude smirks. I'm glad to know there's a reason for the trail of broken hearts he left behind in Brigantia. Rod suddenly looks extremely uncomfortable. It's okay. I already knew about that. Wait, you do? Sebi told me. Rod groans. Of course he did. And this is why I can't bring him anywhere. Claude grins. Rod was very popular. Why are you telling his girlfriend slash possible... No, they're not fiancés yet at this point. But why are you telling his lover about how the other women were after him all the time? Why do you think that's a good idea? I heard musicians singing songs about him when I was in town. Boy, come on, both of you. Both of you. Bad. Down. No. Rod looks horrified. What? Claude nudges his brother. Enough of your tall tales, Llama. It's not a tall tale. You're just disappointed they're no longer singing that Chameleon Prince song. Nonsense! They glare at each other. I clear my throat. Thank you both for taking care of Rod while he was in Brigantia. The The brothers paused to smile at me. Of course, it was our pleasure. I echo the sentiment. I do what I can to assist what matters of the heart. We were lucky to have Rod, and Rod is lucky to have you, Princess Lucette. The options are you are lucky, and I am the lucky one. Saving right here. Oop, no. Don't know. Bad. Oh no, that would have been real bad. Well, no, I guess not, because I could have just saved again. It was the same spot, so... Okay, anyway. You're right, I am the lucky one. I'm gonna say that I am the lucky one. Just to make sure Rod knows that I appreciate him. Rod taught me what goodness was in a way no one else ever could. He helped me break my curse. He went to Brigantia for me. Claude sighs. Ah, and here I thought he went because he thought my invitation was enticing. Really, Claude? Lance sighs. I'd caution anyone against accepting one of your invitations. Ever. We were having such a pleasant conversation before you showed up, Llama. And I was having such a pleasant time before I overheard you throwing that nickname around. Rod leans closer to whisper in my ear as the brothers bicker. Everything you said. You know I feel the same, right? Without you, I would never have broken my curse. Without you, I might have died. Aww. Then we saved each other. I can feel Rod's smile against my ear. Sounds like we were meant to be together. But was it the correct option? Waiting on it. Rod plants a soft kiss on my temple. When he pulls away, I notice Claude smiling at us. the instant anger. Like, literally glaring daggers at this man. How delightful it is to watch two people in love fawning over each other. Especially when those people are good people. It was correct! Haha! You two. Lucette. I turned to see Emmeline walking straight toward us. I've been looking all over for you. She freezes when she sees the brothers. She immediately curtsies. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were in the middle of a conversation. And then, like, he instant sparkles. Sparkles on! Vampire in sunlight on! No apologies if necessary, Princess Emmeline. It's a pleasure to see you again. He glances at Lance, who is beaming unabashedly at Emmeline. I'll just make myself scarce. He gestures into the crowds. I could have sworn I passed by Lady Parfait and Lady Delora. I ought to go catch up. You're a good wingman to your bro. Claude excuses himself with a bow and a wink. Come on, you two, leave them alone. Lance laughs awkwardly. Typical karma. The smile returns when he turns to Emmeline. Good evening, Princess Emmeline. It's so good to see you in person after all this time. You look beautiful tonight. Emmeline flushes as she smiles back. Thank you. You look very handsome yourself. Lance, can we speak in private? Oh no! Rod glances around the crowded ballroom. Oh no! Or more privately at least. Lance looks unfazed. Of course. Princess Emmeline, Princess Lucette, I'll catch up with you later. Oh no. Hey, so Lance, have you ever been stabbed before? With a bow, Lance excuses himself and he and Rod walk off together. I'm worried if maybe I shouldn't have told Rod after all. Maybe not. I shake my head. Rod already told me he trusts Prince Lance. I would not worry. Oh, he mentioned this to you? Briefly. Rod is glad you told him, Emmeline. Emmeline sighs. I can never hide anything from Rod for long. She eyes the men as they disappear into the crowds. I really hope he doesn't do anything to scare Lance off. While we talk, something suddenly occurs to me. Did you come all this way looking for Lance? Oh, no, I came to tell you I'd seen Lady Parfait and the rest of the marching goers. Claude mentioned seeing them in passing, too. They must be somewhere nearby. Thank you for letting me know. Of course, I'll be with Viorica and Decimond. I want to see what Decimond looks like. Show me the Decimond! Try not to worry, Prince Lance. Everything will be fine. I hope so. Thank you, Lucette. We part ways. I head in the direction Claude was moving earlier, and, sure enough, I see familiar faces from the margin. Claude stands amongst them. I smile as I approach. I'm glad to see you all could make it. Lucette, how lovely to see you. We could never miss a celebration like this, especially when the Grump invited us himself. Grump, she must be talking about Rod. I was unaware he sent these invitations himself. I thought you sent them. Chevalier steps forward, sweeping into an overdramatic bow. Why did we invite him, though? He's gonna make everyone uncomfortable. Especially me. You look stunning in that dress, Lucette. Like a queen. Your flattery is, as always, overbearing. Thank you, Claude. It's a simple compliment, Your Royal Highness. Claude and Chevalier are smiling at each other, but there is a palpable tension in the air. It's good to know some things never change. Hello, waifu. A soft laugh cuts through the banter, and he steps out and curtsies. Thank you so much for the invite, Princess Lucette. She looks wonderstruck, her eyes gleaming in a way I've never seen before. It occurs to me that this is her first time she's probably been back at the palace since I rudely fired her. She spins around, a bright smile on her face. This is also very much like a dream. It is good to see her so happy. It is good to see everyone so happy. The only people who are missing from the usual crowd are... Lady Parfait. There they are. As if I have summoned the knights by thought alone, Jurian and Garland approach with bright smiles. Jurian, Garland, it's been too long. About that, I'm sorry we haven't been by. We've had many new recruits. And many more training sessions, I'm sure. We've heard all about it. Garland smiles. It's been very busy around here, even more so with the ball preparations. Someday soon, when things have calmed down, we'll visit again. Jurian always talks about how much she misses your casserole, Anise. Casserole. It's not just the casserole, it's all the food. Your cooking is exquisite, Anise. You have no idea how much that compliment means to me, Lady Jurian. You angel of a person, I love you. While the knights reminisce over the meals we shared together, Delora turns to me, eyebrows raised. I can't believe we're talking about the good old days without the Grump. What's he up to now? He's discussing something personal with Prince Lance. Claude snorts. Personal. I hope Rod makes Llama squirm. Llama? Lance. Thankfully, the topic of our conversation shifts after that as we begin discussing current happenings. The witches talk about the youth they have been training. Anise, I almost called her Neith, mentions she has begun working at a Chevalier's clinic, and Claude talks at length about Brigantian politics no one cares about. Why are people so mean to Claude? An hour passes, and eventually I excuse myself to go look for Rod. And weren't they just getting on to him for not being more into that stuff? What in the world is taking Rod so long? I am making my way through the crowd when two noblewomen call out to me. Good evening, Your Highness. Oh man, these are the Trouble Twins. They curtsy. These two NPCs, whenever they stand together, usually means problems. We came to thank you for the invitation. This gathering has been lovely. I am glad to hear it. There is brief silence as the two ladies glance at each other, and then... Forgive our curiosity, but might we inquire about your bow? What a freaking say! One can't help but be curious. I hear he was a commoner who built a reputation for himself from the ground up. Man. How admirable. Princess Lucette, do you mind if I ask you a question? Yes. Before Sir Rod, no one else has caught your fancy, yes? So it goes without saying that there is something special about Sir Rod. What is it that attracted you to him? Their curiosity seems harmless enough, but I am nonetheless caught off guard by the question. I've dealt with too many mean girls to not be wary right now. What drew me to Rod? Okay, I'm actually going to end things right here, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming back and hanging out with me again. Sorry I was gone for so long once more. If you like the video, feel free to like the video. If you like me, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, all that lovely stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!